What's up, YouTube? So, what I wanted to talk about today was another thing that I saw on Facebook, and this was basically like they was asking. It was a picture of a boy and a girl. Now the caption on the picture said that the boy was 16 years old and the girl was 22, and they was asking like, would you allow your 16-year-old son to date a 22-year-old woman? So I seen that, and I found it real. The comments was more than interesting to me. That's what it made me want to make a video about it, so I can get other people's opinions, so I can express my opinion as well. Now, because I have a son, and I know he's gonna get older eventually, and I know he's going to start dating people eventually, but at 16 years old and dating a 22-year-old woman, no, and you'll never see it. And it's interesting to me because I see seen a lot of men, like what I seen some females on them talking about like they wouldn't allow their 16-year-old son to date a 22-year-old woman. But I did see a couple females like, I wouldn't be mad at him, but it was mostly a lot of men who was saying like they would be okay with their 16-year-old son dating a 22-year-old woman. I found something wrong with that. Like, that's not right, bro. That's I don't know, I hope I'm using the right word, but that's like rape. If they doing anything sexual, that's like rape. That's still a little kid. You 22 years old. You're 16 years old. And just because you're a woman doing it to a boy or a man, a boy, because he's not a man yet, but because you're doing it to a boy doesn't make it okay. Because if it was on the other shoe and it was a 16-year-old girl and then a 22-year-old man, and he was trying to talk to your daughter, would y'all be okay with that? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So, I just personally don't think that people should be okay because it's a don't try to throw a little label on it like, okay, that's a boy, so it's okay because it's a boy messing with an older girl. No, it's not okay because it's a boy messing with an older girl. It's not okay, just like it's not okay if it's an older man messing with a younger girl. It shouldn't be no different. Like, it shouldn't be nothing different because of the gender. Like, that don't make it cool. That's not cool, cute, or nothing, because you a 16-year-old boy and you're messing with a 22-year-old woman. Like, I understand it was just a post, but that still speaks on a lot. Like, how you think in general. Like, if you think that's cool, that's crazy to me. Like, everybody entitled to their own opinions, so I ain't mad at that. But I just personally don't agree with that. That's not cool to me. That in situations with boys, like situations like that with boys, it's like they try to give them so much leeway, but eventually that boy is gonna grow up. Like, he's going to be a man eventually. So you should start telling your boys that that's not okay to be messing with nobody older than you. If it's an older female trying to talk to you, trying to approach you in a way with those gestures, anything like that, like, you shouldn't be okay with it. Stop like telling boys to be okay with because it's an older woman, and if they do anything to them or if they approach them in that type of way, stop telling boys that that's okay, basically, because it's not. Like, I mean, okay, you're 16, you could potentially be experienced at 16 as a boy. I'm not saying none of that. So of course you're aware of what you're doing and all that, but you're still a kid that's 16 years old, and that's still not cool for nobody 22 years old, older than you in general, to be approaching you on that, doing anything. They shouldn't even look at you like that. They should be looking at you like you were a little kid, because that's what you are to them. So, I mean, I'm 21 years old. And if a 16-year-old tried to talk to me, look at his ass like, no, I'm grown for one. I'm grown. That ain't And cool, you shouldn't even be trying to, you feel, obviously, boys gonna be boys. They're gonna talk to somebody older or try to flirt with somebody older and shit like that. But as far as actually taking it that far to get in a relationship and trying to be sexual with a 16-year-old, like, something wrong with you if you don't find no problem with that. Like, you need to go get a little bit of help, because that's not cool, that's not all right. And yeah, a lot of people these days trying to make it seem like it's okay and that it's right, but it's not. So I just hope everybody who bringing young men up, also let them know that that's not okay, and let them know, like, they should come and tell somebody if somebody older than them, whether it's a female, whether it's a male or a female, like, it's not right either way. So y'all should stop telling boys that that's okay because it's a female and she older than you, that's okay, or get them some type of kudos or some shit. Like, no, y'all should really stop doing that. But like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. If you feel like that's okay, that's on you. But me personally, I don't feel like that's okay. And I feel like more people should start telling their sons and boys that that's not okay. And even if she's not 22 years old, I'm just saying, I'm speaking on that situation in particular. But if a female doing something to you and you don't feel comfortable with it, like, say something. Like, it's crazy. Like, if y'all gonna be so advocate about men doing things to female, then I feel like it should become a thing where, and taken more seriously, where females do shit to men too, or boys. Like, it just needs to be more awareness shined on that. But people don't feel like it's more of a problem. That's kind of, I don't want to offend nobody by saying that or nothing, but it's kind of like with domestic violence. Like, a lot of people don't take it as serious or think that it even happens with female being domestic to a man. Like, everybody already used to a man being domestic to a female, and that's just normal. But I don't really hear too many people talking about a female being domestic to a man. You hear about it, but you don't hear about it as much as, as the other way around, basically. And I don't really hear about it same thing with, like, older female trying to approach a younger boy. You don't hear about it too much, and when you do hear about it, it's mainly getting glorified. Like, oh, you should be happy. I would be excited if my son pulling a 22-year-old. Hell no. No. If my son brought a 22-year-old to home, she gotta get beat. Like, for real. Like, fuck wrong with you? Honestly, though. But that's, like I said, that's just my opinion. And I'm obviously thrilled to hear everybody's opinion on what they think about it. So, it could be open for discussion. So, if you are to run past this video, please express your opinion. You can put it in the comments below, or I share this on my social media. So if I'm on your social media, obviously I'm gonna share it, and I'm thrilled to hear everybody's opinion about it. Cause to me, when I seen it, I took it a little bit personal, because I have a son, and, like, I'm gonna raise him to know that that's not okay. Whether it's a female, like, that don't make it no better because it's a female. So I'm gonna just raise him knowing and trying to instill that in his head. But that's why I made a video about this today. So feel free to comment y'all opinions and let me know what y'all think. I'm open to anything. Like I said, this is just my opinion. I'm open to listening, reading everybody else's opinion. So please leave your opinion. Thank y'all. Have a good day. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video.